It was a design build team that reached out to us. They were looking to tackle a very unique project that had site constraints, it had a very specific design aesthetic, and the construction schedule was very tight.
The client was interested in having the Sadeghi Center for Plastic Surgery coupled with a spa. From the builder perspective, cost and speed was important. We suggested early on to do design, build, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing.
They really had two different businesses. One is more of a reconstructive plastic surgery center, and then the other is a medical spa.
Ultimately wound up with 2 operating rooms and several clinic spaces, a retail shop.
Manufactured interior construction is not just an execution method. It is actually approaching a project completely differently from the beginning. It requires gathering a group of individuals very early on and having all of the players at the table as peer collaborators.
We had the client, the contractor, and us as the architects all at the table from day one, which is our perfect scenario. We were able to all share in each other's vision for the space and knew from the beginning what each of us was trying to get out of these prefab systems.
You've got 2 different systems. You've got LGS's prefabricated light gauge framing. You've got DIRT and AOS's prefabricated interior wall system.
Manufactured interior construction is the most sustainable and resilient way to build. By utilizing technology, we're able to cut down on the amount of waste that's generally created. We're actually saving what would have been construction waste from a landfill.
All of our materials are 100% recyclable. They won't rot, you won't get termites.
Being panelized and modularized allowed us to significantly reduce variables. Variables are the enemy of speed and cost in construction.
The pre-construction phase of it made it work. A lot of the details were worked into it from the beginning.
DIRT allows you to pre-design the project, and then it is on-site tilt-up construction.
Through our innovative ICE software, we were able to show a complete 3D visual walkthrough for the owner group.
With the ICE software, there are no surprises. Everything that you see in 3D is everything that you should receive.
It has the ability to be customizable, allows us to actually integrate a variety of materials and textures.
The level of final finish on them is superior. They're straighter, it's tight, it's clean, and looks fantastic.
We produced all of the load-bearing walls. We built all of the walls off-site. There were tall walls, 17 feet tall. The benefit from going with prefabricated panels is that we can begin producing walls for a project before the foundation is even started. We digitally draw every single stud on the project. That stud is then coordinated with mechanical, electrical components that are also going to be installed within the building.
What we were trying to do was design a system that we could build off-site and move into the building in small chunks. And with the dirt wall system, we were able to clear the ceiling cavity and rack up mechanical and plumbing modules that had everything in it.
We had a lot more space to work with getting our HVAC, getting anything overhead into the building and installed where it needs to be. You had space to work with.
Typical framing crew, if they were just building the walls on site, would frame about 100 to 150 feet of wall in a day. Through the panelization process, we can average anywhere from 300 to 600 feet of wall in a day.
In 2 days' time, there was a space very similar to the one we're sitting in here that all of a sudden had what felt like 90% of your finished walls standing. After the construction, DIRT has some pretty great benefits for the owner too.
As the client continues to grow the business or their needs may change, they can actually reconfigure to create a brand new layout.
Whether it be moving the orientation of walls, changing the finish of a wall, adding certain integrations into the wall. All those things are options that are so much more easily achieved with the DIRT system than your traditional stud wall.
I would definitely recommend a pre-manufactured solution. Brings a lot of value, which is something that speaks to clients, both in terms of time and money and aesthetics.
I'd absolutely recommend this project approach.
The time, the money, and the options and flexibility, I don't know why every job wouldn't consider this, especially for their interior build-outs. It's really impressive.